It's the story of my life so far down the straight and narrow. So at this stage, I'd like to invite you all to be upstanding, to raise your glasses in a toast to our lovely bridesmaids.
Well done, Ross.
What a beautiful act to follow. But I'm quite happy that I will lower the tone a little bit. Hopefully cause a few laughs, but thanks, that was a beautiful, beautiful speech. Fornication. Sorry, fornication. Fornication. Such as this. It's always customary for the best man to stand up, say a few words about the happy couple, and wish them all the best for the future. This is no ordinary couple, though. And such is the poetic, loving nature of their relationship. I'd like to try something a bit different and deliver my speech in rhyme. So here goes. So I'd like to start off, if I may, with the role that I'm here to play. For those that don't know, I'm Ross's wee bro, and I'm honoured to be up here today. But before I give Ross a drumming, don't the bridesmaids look truly stunning? I'm sure you'll agree that only Jenny outshines them and looks award-winning. Yes, male hearts are breaking today with another fine beauty away. But let's be fair to the ladies in here, today is passing without much dismay. So what was my brother's one trick to marry this beautiful chick? Well, there was one thing she saw that filled her with awe. That's right, it was his massive IQ. Indeed, Ross is completely unique. A brain of a champion geek. He used to break codes, solving puzzles and loads, with a hair playing and a tonguing technique. But he's also a man who's exciting. His qualities I could spend years reciting. He's sporty and caring, funny and sharing. Sorry, Ross, I can't read your writing. Yes, many great tales could be told, but to avoid my crowd getting old, I'll tell you just one, and then I'll be done, and we can go to the bar and get bold. So the first time my folks met the bride was in Edinburgh, with Ross by her side. Mum and Dad had been away for 6 weeks in Sydney. And were knackered and very sleep deprived. Of course, everything started out great when they met my folks at the gate. They got back to the flat, had a really quick chat, and went promptly to bed in a state. Now, while everyone else was kipping, Jenny wanted some water for sipping. And so they went through to refresh in the loo, but the tap in there wouldn't stop dripping. So standing in a state of undress, in a display of manly prowess, Ross lunged at the tap, and yes, it did snap. And he froze with a look of distress. So imagine the scene, if you will, water jetting straight up to the sill. The couple stood there in shock at the bathroom havoc, getting wet and in a bit of a chill. My brother ran to wake up my dad, who was in a deep sleep, I should add. Still jet-lagged from Oz, he didn't know where he was, and Ross began to dance as if mad. Wandering through blind as a bat, still unsure of where he was at. Seeing the size of the puddle, Dad exclaimed in a muddle, "Thank God this isn't my flat." Then slowly Dad came around and realised what he had found. And then Mum was there, in her underwear, and they were all half naked and drowned. Then everyone just stopped to think and redirected the flow to the sink. And the real moral goes, wear all your clothes whenever you get up for a drink. Or I could mention his taste in cuisines, with his nickname of chips and beans. I could go on forever. I do love to blether. It must be my great Denham jeans. So it's time to say something blunt. Sorry, draft version. What I meant to say was, I was delighted when Ross said he proposed, with the joy that marriage bestows. You can tell by their touch that they're in love so much. He's got the girl of his dreams that he chose. But I'd like to thank Jenny the most, and the speech is now finished, almost. So get off your asses and raise your full glasses to the wonderful couple I toast. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Very good.
Well done, Craig.
I wasn't joking about the whole get to the bar and get bold thing. So you need.
Oh, okay.
Well done, Craig.
Well done.